Habit 1. Plan the term, not just the week. Open your calendar, add every exam, every major deadline, welcome week events, and block backwards from each exam with study sprints. Choose 3 term-level priorities now. Those are the non-negotiables you protect on your calendar. On the first week, schedule 2 90-minute deep work blocks, 1 weekly review, and 1 buffer day to catch up. Treat the academic calendar as the source of truth. Plan assessments first, social obligations second. Action. Put exam dates in, then set 3 weekly study blocks per class. Habit 2. Use active learning, spaced repetition, practice, and teach. Stop passively rereading. Convert every lecture into 3 active items: a focused recall question, a 2-minute summary in your own words, and a tiny teaching challenge. Explain it to a peer or record yourself. Use spaced repetition software, Anki or similar, for core facts and formulae, and schedule recall sessions before sleep. Teaching forces the organizing structure in your brain. That's why Harvard instructors and programs emphasize active techniques to retain information. Action. After each lecture, write 1 30-second explanation and cue 5 Anki cards to review next day. Habit 3. Use generative AI strategically, not as a shortcut. In 2024 to 25, a large majority of Harvard undergrads reported using generative AI. It's now part of the study toolkit, not a cheat. Use AI for 3 narrow jobs. 1. Generate concise study outlines from raw notes. 2. Create practice questions or quizzes you then answer without looking. And 3. Draft study group agendas. Always verify answers. Ask the model for sources or create a show your work prompt. Guardrail prompts to use. Turn these notes into 8 multiple-choice questions and label which textbook chapter each question maps to. Use AI to scale practice, not to replace office hours or original reading. Action. Try 1 AI-generated quiz per week and correct it against your notes. Habit 4. Make office hours, study groups, and accountability work for you. Office hours are a shortcut to clarification and mentorship. Bring a single focused question and a 30-second summary of what you tried. Join or form a 3 to 4 person study group that holds weekly 60-minute sessions. 30 minutes of active problem solving, 15 minutes of teaching, 15 minutes to set action items. Use accountability hours or campus study spaces to replicate the pressure of a deadline. Show up and log 50 minutes of focused work. These structures are common at Harvard because they scale feedback, not just effort. Action. Schedule 1 weekly office hour visit and 1 60-minute study group session. Habit 5. Time block, sleep, and protect your energy. High performance is built on consistent routines. Block your day in chunks: class, deep work, meals, exercise, and review. Then protect sleep like it's an exam. Short naps and consistent bedtimes beat late-night cramming most weeks. Move for 20 minutes daily. The return on concentration is immediate. Harvard students that sustain output treat health as a productivity lever, not as a reward only after work. Action. Time block tomorrow with 3 deep blocks and set a 11 p.m. lights out guardrail. How to start this week? 3 quick steps. Open your calendar. Drop in all deadlines and pick 3 term priorities. Convert last lecture into 2 recall questions and add 5 spaced repetition cards. Book 1 office hour and 1 60-minute study group this week. Common mistakes to avoid. Treating AI outputs as final. Always verify. Arishav, overloading your calendar with busy work. Protect white space for catch-ups. Thinking Harvard means perfection. The point is process, not image. 1-week experiment. Try this. Follow habits 1 to 5 for 7 days. Record outcomes, study quality, mood, sleep, and tweak 1 variable. Increase or reduce deep work by 30 minutes to find your sweet spot. If you try 1 habit this week, make it habit 2. Active learning, because it multiplies everything else. Review is faster, recall is stronger, and office hours become far more productive. If this was useful, subscribe now so you don't miss the follow-up where I show exact AI prompts, Anki template exports, and an office hours script you can copy. Thanks, hit subscribe and leave which habit you'll try first in the comments.